Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
At one stage, when the likes of Darryl Mitchell were going, even Glenn Phillips finally got going, but the man who looked the most threatening, Ajay, would have to be the man who's now on top of the tree for world cricket. T20 international top run getter Martin Guptill. We talked briefly on Cricbuzz Combox, but I think now that all three of us are here, worth just a little mention on Martin Guptill.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations to get to the top. Numbers do tell you always a story. Those are facts. He's got the highest number of runs and overtaken Virat Kohli. And I look at him. He's probably a player who's done well most places around the world, except subcontinent or especially against India. So Indian fans have not had the flavor of Martin Guptill. But ask the guys in Australia and New Zealand. He's somebody who's been as destructive as you saw him in the first 3-4 overs today. But the difference is he carries on and, probably gets bigger scores. Spin is something that he probably doesn't play as well. But, 20 runs difference in average. That's what I said. The reason why Virat Kohli is number one in the world, not because of numbers, is that the average score that they get in every time. Total number, he's probably surpassed. But the average still shows you Virat Kohli's 20 runs more every innings than Martin Guptill. So, congratulations to Martin Guptill.
But there's always been a gap, one of those gulfs. We see a few players around the world, DK. They put on one color of a jersey for their country. They play a certain way. Martin Guptill in T20s and ODI cricket. I mean, look at the company he keeps with ODI double hundreds. Chris Gayle, Rohit Sharma, Sachin Tendulkar, Virender Sehwag and Martin Guptill.
He's a very good player. There's no doubt about it. I think, when you wear the New Zealand colours, the pressures that come along with it is very different. Whereas when you play for IPL or franchisee, it's completely different kettle of fish. You're battling, your battles are very, very different. The kind of pressures that you face, there are only 4 foreigners, so your chances to fail are very less. And at the drop of a hat, they'll replace you with another player who they feel is better for the moment. Whereas with New Zealand, irrespective of the failures, they're going to keep backing you, and that gives you a lot more confidence to, take on those big risks. Today was one of those days where we saw the old Guptill. Generally, he bats this way. He takes on the power play and gets as much as he can. Whereas the last game, we saw somebody trying to play the senior player role, took his time in the start and then, made it count once he got set. So these are two different Guptills. It's obviously good to have versatility, and Guptill is somebody who's grown in stature, and they've backed him a lot over a period of time, and it's good to see him repay the faith back for New Zealand.